Not that way, little mouse. Not that way either. Oh, now you're just doing the opposite way. You'll never get back to your campsite at this rate. Why don't you just stop running, take a rest, and sit? Just sit and stop all this hassle and let me catch you. Ooh. What language? Aren't you tired yet, Mouse? Haven't you run off all that energy and adrenaline yet? As if I didn't hear you the first time. You hurt my feelings, so I hurt you. Maybe now you'll watch your mouth. Or maybe you'll let this game come to an end. Oh, that looks like it hurts. Can you walk anymore? Let alone run while bleeding like that? How persistent. How cute. How foolish. Do you think there's any getting away from me, little mouse? Now that I know the scent of your blood? Now that the soil of my forest knows its taste? How do you think this is going to end? Where do you think you could go? Oh, bully to assume I'm not already there, that I don't hold dominion over hell as well. But fine, have it your way. Run around blindly in my little maze. You'll tire before daylight can save you. Run, little mouse. Run as fast as you can. Wait, come in. Who the fuck is it? Do you know what fucking time it is? How fucking crazy you sound, banging on doors and screaming about the dark? You're lucky I didn't shoot first, ask questions later. I don't have to do shit. Why the fuck would I let you into my home? And what the fuck are you doing here this far from the campground, this late at night? I don't have any valuables here, and I'm obviously armed. So, if you're looking to rob me, you're shit out of luck, bud. If I let you in, it's only till morning. You try anything, I shoot you. I'm gonna check you for weapons, and I'll shoot you if I find any. Alright? Fine. Come in. Slowly. Now, I'm gonna need you to spread your legs and hold out your arms. Can't imagine you're hiding much in the ragged, torn up shit you got on. Where the fuck are your shoes? Your jacket? Alright, you can put your hands down and relax. I don't believe that the darkness and the night are haunting you or whatever, but I do believe you're afraid of something out there. Did someone hurt you? The scrapes and cuts mostly look like you took a tumble in the brambles, but... Okay, let me get a look at you. You don't smell like booze, your pupils are normal, so you don't look like you're on anything. Well, I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but when a bloodied, barefoot stranger shows up on my doorstep at fuck o'clock at night, talking about shadow people and monsters, it's not unfair to assume they're high out of their fucking mind. Okay. Sorry. Genuinely sorry. That wasn't kind or necessary. You think something's chasing you, and it's not getting you in here, alright? You said something about them being in the dark. I got plenty of light in here. Why don't we move closer to the fire? You might feel safer there and better. Besides, you're cold to the touch, so Hypothermia might be a concern. Alright, take a seat. Let me grab you a drink and the first aid kit. Have you eaten? Do you eat meat? I can make you a sandwich. Well, I suppose that's fair. It looks like you've been through a lot. At some point tonight, though, I will need you to eat something. I'm gonna take a look at your injuries now. Did that hurt? Alright, what about this? I think your ankle might be twisted. You'll want to keep sitting, let the swelling come down, and then we can reevaluate tomorrow. Hydrating would help. You should drink your water. Is something wrong? Alright, give it here. Not drugged, not poisoned, nothing like that. Just tap water. When I get more, I'll bring you a pitcher, and I'll drink from that too. Good, thank you. While you do that, I'm gonna disinfect these cuts on your legs and feet. I'd say you should let me know if it hurts, but I already know it's going to, and you should too. No getting around it. I already think you're hallucinating or having a psychotic break or something, and getting an infection won't help. Alright, talk me through it then. Tell me what happened. Really. Talking will keep your mind off the sting and the pain. It'll help you get your thoughts together. Where are you from? Are you camping in the area? Well, that site is almost 5 miles away. How long have you been running in the dark? Jesus. What compelled you to leave your phone, your tent, your flashlight, your fucking shoes? What made you think that was a good idea? You're right. That wasn't fair of me. Sometimes you gotta piss in the middle of the night and you get turned around. It's happened to me more times than I'd like to admit. Though, I've never ended up so far from my tent and so worse for wear. What can you tell me about what got you so lost? I know you said it looked like the darkness in the night, but I don't think you want me radioing the Rangers in the morning and saying, "Hey, I've got someone here who says they were chased by Batman." Sorry, that was a joke. I was trying to put you at ease. Even if I don't agree you saw what you think you saw, it matters to me that you're scared, and I'll make sure it doesn't get you. Scout's honor. For 13 illustrious years, and I've got the badges somewhere around here to prove it. My first aid skills might also speak for themselves. Can you flex your legs and feet for me? How does that feel? Better? Good. You're starting to look better too. You're still shaking though, so excuse me. There. Keeping warm will help your circulation, help the swelling go down, and keep the shock and hypothermia away. Do you want something hot to drink? I've got tea, coffee. I'd offer you a hot toddy if I didn't think it might do you more harm than good. Oh, sure. Yeah, I can just stay with you. We can stay up till dawn if that's what you need to feel safe. Well, I'm sure as hell not going to sleep if you aren't. You could still be trying to rob me for all I know. Getting my guard down. If we're both staying up, we might as well do it together, by the fire. So, what brings you out of these parts? I'm sorry, but this whole situation you found yourself in makes me think you don't find yourself in the great outdoors often. New to the area? Yeah, I thought so. New to camping? Yep, I gathered that. Makes sense, and that's good. Someone who didn't have as much experience hiking would have frozen or fallen off a cliff or worse. So, at least you got that going for you. As long as I can remember, in these very woods, as soon as I could walk, I took some of my first steps at that door, so yeah, you could say I've got some experience camping and hiking. I love it, not just because I've always lived here, but because the forest is a good home. There's nothing like trees and dew being all you smell when you open your window in the morning, or when you unzip your tent for that matter. Yeah, I can understand why this might have given you a good impression, sure. There's some scary things out there, but it's nice. You get used to it. Learn to live with them. Sure. Coyotes, bears, wolves, oh my. I've been all over the place, in all their home turfs, and they become a lot less of a threat when you realize that they don't want to mess with people. They're probably more scared of you than you are of them. Maybe even what you heard, whatever that was. I mean, who's not scared of a shivering, bedraggled camper in their pajamas? Me? I'm shaking in my boots. Jeez, I was kidding, but you are shivering still. You want me to grab you some of my clothes? They won't fit you properly, but they'll be dry, not torn to hell. Oh, of course, I can stay here. If you're cold and you don't want me to get you something dry to wear, I feel obligated to offer sharing body heat. You don't have to look so appalled. As cliche as it is a valid way to conserve warmth and calm down the nervous system, and besides, being held makes people feel better. Oh, obviously with your clothes on. I didn't bring you inside and sit you down by the fire just to creep on you and put you in a different kind of danger. However you're most comfortable. Sitting next to you works better than nothing. Let me get this blanket around both of us, and an arm around your back. There. Are you comfortable, or at least not freezing to death? Good. Other than that, you should take some deep breaths. You were real hopped up on adrenaline before. Breathing deep and getting more oxygen into your system will help you calm down. Close. EMT, actually. Well, former one, anyway. Not nearly as much schooling or training, but I'm good in a pinch. On the job? Oh, no. I've seen much weirder than this. Off the job? Actually, I've still seen weirder. You and your spontaneous sprint through the forest don't even break the top 3. Yeah, I thought it would. Now, I write, I cook, I hike, I, occasionally open my door for strangers in the middle of the night. You know, I keep busy. I do think I'm funny, and I'll admit it's nice to have another person around to appreciate it, even under these circumstances. Not really. Only sometimes. I like being on my own. It's peaceful. Plus, I don't usually feel lonely out here. Not with the trees and the animals. Mother Nature keeps me company, guess you could say. You're forgiven. I'm kidding, obviously. You're not intruding, and even if you were, I'm glad you darkened my doorstep instead of getting more lost out there. But you're not. Hell, you're welcome to come back if you lay off the screaming and banging on my door. And if you wear shoes next time. Oh, I mean about the shoes. We got centipedes and ticks around these parts, and you do not want to fuck with those. I'll slam the door in your face. Please do. Any'll do, though. I've got to imagine you've got hiking boots back at that tent of yours. Hopefully not. I promise. These woods are usually, well, I don't want to say safe, because nature's gonna do what nature does, but it's beautiful around here, and usually nice and quiet. I'll have to show you around sometime. You just, you just need a good tour guide, that's all. I've been your personal host, nurse, and eater, so might as well add tour guide to the list. I'd, I'd even be willing to add chef onto there if you're up to eating something. If you think this is a date, you've got some more problems than your fucked up sense of direction or whatever's out there. No, no. When I take you out on a date, you'll know. Because I won't just show you the forest. I'll take you to my favorite spot. My best kept secret. About a mile east of here, off the path, is this beautiful clearing. A clear little oasis hiding in the trees. There's even a babbling brook. It could not be more picturesque and romantic. We could fish there, swim, bring a picnic. It's the perfect place to stargazing. That's the move. That is the best way to appreciate the forest. To be out there with nothing but yourself. The moon, the sky, the stars, and the quiet. If you lay back in the grass long enough, all the world falls away, and you can hear everything like fish swimming, the trees breathing, the smallest mouse lost in the grass. Hey, what's wrong? I'm sorry, was that too much? The door's right over there. We would have heard if something came in. Look, you're safe now. Whatever was outside. What do you... Hey. I get that you're going through something right now. I get that you're scared. But you need to watch where you point that thing. Do you know how to use a handgun? You could hurt me. You could hurt yourself. Look, let's be... Oh, performance issues. I'm told they're quite common among your kind. I'd offer you another shot if bullets had any effect on me, and not just the skin costume I've borrowed. Oh, yes. There is a very real, very dead EMT in the master bedroom. That is their gun that you just stole, which is poor guest etiquette, I might add. What a silly question. How did I get here? I was always here, little mouse. Before this house, before these trees, before the magma beneath our feet. I was here. I laid claim to this place and all within its bounds. And that includes you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready or not, here I come. Woo! That's the spooky audio for Halloween. Woo! Happy Halloween! Boo, scary ghosts, scary shapeshifters, scary vampires. Yeah, scary. Very, very scary. Very, very spooky. But, okay, but yeah, that was the audio for today. Look, I wasn't going to do any repeats. I didn't want to repeat a monster, so, another shapeshifter. Wasn't planning on that, but, oh my god, I loved this script so much, and I think it's different enough from the first Shapeshifter one that I think it counts, right? It counts to me, and that's what matters. And if my voice sounds a little bit different right now, it's because I recorded this in the morning. Whoa. I wanted to try something new. I wanted to see if, morning voice had an effect on anything, and kind of crazy because I don't usually sound like this. I'm sure you're well aware of that. But I think it was fun. I think it was a really nice experience. And I would do this technique, could you call it that? I don't know. I would record more in the morning if I woke up earlier, which I usually don't. But who knows? Maybe for the future. Who knows? Ooh. But yeah, if you liked this, you can feel free to drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, maybe share if you want to do that. Obviously you don't have to, but I would appreciate it so, so much. I already appreciate you so much, but just that little extra bit of motivation helps a lot. Anyways, I am going to wrap it up here. I hope you have a good rest of your day, rest of your night, just whenever you're listening to this, and yeah, I will see you in the next audio. I love you so much. You are so, so awesome. Happy spooky season, happy fall, happy soon to come winter. Bye bye.